In an ancient village nestled between green fields and golden dawns, there lived a wise guru. His ashram stood beneath a grand banyan tree, where the air was filled with peace, incense, and the soft chanting of students. One morning, as the rising sun painted the sky with shades of gold, a young disciple folded his hands and asked, "Guruji, is it true that children must also bear the fruits of their parents' deeds, both good and bad?" The Guru smiled gently. His eyes gleamed with the calm of wisdom. He said, "Yes, my child, the thread of karma runs deep. What we sow in one lifetime may blossom in another." Let me tell you a story from long ago, about love, sacrifice, and the mysterious justice of karma. Once in a humble village, there lived a poor farmer. He had little land, no riches, and only his hands to till the soil. Each day under the blazing sun, he worked from dawn till dusk. For his labor, he earned just 10 rupees a day. But the farmer's heart was pure. Half of what he earned, he gave in charity to feed the hungry and help the needy. The remaining half he used to care for his small family, his loving wife and 2 little twin sons. His wife often worried, "How long can we survive this way?" But the farmer would smile and say, "As long as we share what we have, God will provide for us." Years passed. The twins grew playful and bright. Yet as times grew harder and prices rose, the family struggled even more. One evening, one of the boys asked, "Father, you earn 10 rupees and give away 5 every day. We barely have enough to eat. Why do you still give so much away?" The father smiled. "My sons, what we give never truly leaves us. Someday this goodness will return. Maybe not to me, but to you." The children didn't fully understand, but their mother nodded with quiet pride. Then one fateful evening, as the farmer returned home after work, a deadly snake slithered across the path and bit his foot. Before he could call for help, he fell to the ground, lifeless. The news spread quickly. His wife ran, screaming his name, her heart shattering at the sight of him still and cold. The 2 young sons clung to her, crying uncontrollably. Days passed in silence. The once lively home was now filled with sorrow. Food ran out. Hope faded. One evening, the twins sat by their mother and said, "Mother, we cannot live without father. We've heard Yamaraj, the Lord of Death, is merciful. We will go to Yamlok and bring him back." Their mother's eyes filled with tears. "My sons," she said, "no one returns from Yamlok. How will you find your way there?" But the boys, innocent yet determined, bowed to her feet. "We will try, mother." For father's sake, with nothing but love and faith, the 2 little brothers set out on their journey. They walked for miles under the sun, across fields and rivers, through forests deep and dark. As night fell, they grew tired and rested beneath a tall pine tree. To their astonishment, a deep, gentle voice echoed from above. "My children," said the pine tree, "you seem far from home. Where are you going?" The boys looked up in wonder. "We are going to Yamlok," they said, "to ask Yamaraj to send our father back." The tree sighed. "Ah, then perhaps you can help me too. For many ages I have stood here. My leaves never fall, my branches never dry. Ask Yamaraj why I remain trapped in this form. What sin did I commit to deserve this endless life?" The boys nodded eagerly. "We promise, tree, we will ask and bring you his answer." They bowed and continued their path. Further ahead, they entered a dense forest. There, under an old oak, lay a weary bear. His fur was gray, his eyes tired but kind. When he saw the boys, he spoke in a slow, rumbling voice. "Dear children, Where are you going alone through this wild forest? We are going to Yamlok, said the boys. The bear sighed. Then please ask Yamaraj why I am cursed to remain in this old body for centuries. I long for rest, but death will not take me. The boys bowed again. We will surely ask. As they walked on, they came across a merchant sitting beside a deep, dry well. The merchant looked troubled. Children, he called, where are you going? To Yamlok, to meet Yamaraj, they replied. The merchant's eyes brightened. Then ask him for me. Why does this well of mine never give water, no matter how deep I dig or how much I pray? The boys agreed and continued walking. As evening turned to night, they reached a small river. There, a shining fish leaped from the water and spoke, Children, please help me. For generations, I have seen my offspring die and the world change around me. Yet I cannot die. Ask Yamaraj, why must I live forever in this form? The boys gently promised to bring her an answer too, and the fish bowed before sinking back into the shimmering current. Days passed. The road grew harder, but their faith never faltered. One night, exhausted, they fell asleep inside a small hut near the edge of the world. When they awoke, they were no longer on earth. They had reached Yamlok, the land of justice. Before them shone a golden palace, and upon a grand throne sat Yamaraj himself, dark and radiant, holding his mighty mace. His eyes glowed with divine fire. The boys knelt, their small hands joined. O Lord Yamaraj, they said, we are the sons of a poor farmer who died of a snake bite. Our mother weeps day and night. Please have mercy and send our father back to us. Yamaraj's stern face softened. He said kindly, My children, your father's time on earth is over. But your love has reached even my realm. Because of your devotion, I will bless his soul to watch over you and your mother, always. Then Yamaraj asked, You must have other questions, my children. The boys told him about the pine tree, the bear, the merchant, and the fish. Yamaraj smiled. Each one suffers because of their past karma. He raised his hand and divine light filled the hall. The pine tree once refused to share his knowledge with others. His punishment is to live forever in silence until he learns to share wisdom. The bear in a past life hoarded a priceless diamond, never giving it to the poor. He shall be freed only when he offers it to another with pure heart. The merchant's well remains dry because he has two unmarried daughters. Until he performs the sacred duty of Kanyadan, no blessing shall flow from his home. And the fish, she carries within her drops of divine nectar, Amrit. Until she gives it away, she cannot attain liberation. The boys listened carefully, bowing deeply before the Lord of Death. Yamaraj blessed them with golden light. Go home, my children. Give my answers to those who helped you. Your father's spirit will return to guide you. And in a flash of brilliance, the boys found themselves back on earth. First, they met the fish in the river. Yamaraj said, they told her, that you carry the Amrit of life within you. Until you share it, you cannot be free. The fish's eyes shone with gratitude. Then let me give it to you, my brave children. She opened her mouth and offered the sacred nectar. As the boys accepted it, a golden light surrounded her, and she was freed from her curse. Next, they met the merchant. Yamaraj said, they told him, that your well will give water only when your daughters are married. The merchant laughed in joy. Then I shall marry them to you both. You are pure of heart. He arranged their wedding with great celebration and blessed them with wealth. They went on and met the bear. The boy said, Lord Yamaraj said you must give away your diamond to find peace. The bear immediately took the gem from his neck and placed it before them. As soon as he did, his spirit turned to light and vanished. Finally, they reached the pine tree. Share your wisdom, they said, and you will be freed. The tree whispered blessings, scattering golden leaves as his soul ascended to heaven. At last, the two brothers returned home. Their mother welcomed them with tears of joy, and that night, as they slept, their father appeared in a dream, smiling, peaceful, his spirit surrounded by divine light. My sons, he said, your courage and goodness have blessed generations to come. Never forget, what we give with love returns many times over. The next morning, the ashram fell silent again. The Guru closed his story and said to his disciples, my children, our deeds never die. The good or evil we do will return, if not to us, then to those we love. So live with kindness, act with purity, and remember, karma always finds its way